Some people get a turn on when they're bothering people and harassing them. For one thing, it makes them feel like they're powerful. So you can go to the domestic violence hotline or website. You're going to see the behavior of abuser and abusive men. They always try to act overly macho, for one thing. They always try to be in control. I'm not in a relationship with you. This is how I know that psychologically something is wrong with you. I don't know you from Adam to Eve, and you are fitting all of the description of a abusive man. You verbally abuse women, you downgrade women, you're a male chauvinist, you're womanizer, you can't stand women, but then you can't live without them because you need to have sex with them. At the end of the day, I'm not your woman. I don't even know you. What part of this part of reality in a reality upon a reality in this real life that it's like a stubborn part that is refusing to see the difference of a single woman and you being a single man. You must come to me with proper goddamn respect. And then I must make a choice. It's like a dance, a tango dance. If I even want to be bothered with a man like you can't just bully your way into a black woman life. You can't just try to force your way into somebody's life because you got cameras. Well, then that means that you're into raping women, right? Because it is cyber raping. That's psychological and mentally abusing a person through cyberspace. That's exactly what you're doing. It's mental and emotionally abusing a person. Cyber raping. And in the state of Texas, they call it emotional cyber bullying, stalking, or everything that has to do with crimes behind a computer. Well, they call it mental assaulting a person because they're taking you through psychological and emotional abuse because you don't want to be bothered with these people, but they have forced themselves and invade themselves into your life. And then you see all these other people watching you be a victim to them, and they're watching the channels, and no one will report the channel to the cops or to me. So they're not even allowing the victim to fight back. So they're allowing these people to victimize people. Some people, thank God that God really put me through a lot so I could stand strong, because some people kill themselves over this. Some people commit suicide, and still yet the majority rule is saying that this is okay. This is a society norm for you to allow a group of people to not have to face no criminal charges. So somebody killed themselves. The group of people initiated it and helped it along the way by kept on following the person, cyberbullying them, cyber stalking them. And you mean to tell me this person died in vain and the people that was behind the scene never get fucking them charges on them? Never stay accountable? Or you throw somebody into a heart attack and they die and nobody pays the consequences. Cyber bullies, cyberspace, they never pay the price. And are you trying to say that this is okay? So it's okay for me to be a victim, an older woman at that, with heart problem. So the state of California is trying to say that it's okay. Upon the many, I'm a paralegal. I know when my rights is being violated. I know when I know deprivation of rights. I'm in my right mind. I know exactly where I live, where I'm at. I'm in my sound right mind. So therefore, I, Crystal Lachelle Lax, know when my rights are being violated. Know that I'm not being protected out here in the desert, Lancaster, off of Sierra Highway and Avenue B. I know that because they see me as a single black woman, the Mexican and the white men keep on coming around me. Now, I shouldn't have to feel threatened now. I shouldn't have to feel threatened for my safety over land that I bought. I shouldn't have to feel threatened on any kind or safety. And it's almost like it's a turn on sex game to them to keep on. It's like a low key form of modern day mind tormenting a person or torturing a person. And this is what leads a lot of people into today's suicidal. They are torturing mentally, psychologically, and emotionally, torturing and tormenting a person. And I am not talking about where they just did it for a week. I am talking about they are doing this 24 hours, 7 damn days a week. Now, why I'm still holding on after 4 years? Because I have faith in God that eventually God is going to expose every last one of them. That somebody, I got faith, Lord, that somebody will come forward and expose them because they're comfortable. They're too comfortable behind the scene. And that's what's making them worse. Because they're too comfortable. They figure nobody will ever catch us and nobody will ever find us out. Now, even with all of this new fancy of they're able to mask each other, there's still some real bright computer hackers that know how to even get past their mask IEP and still catch them. It got to be some kind of way where they got the signals over my RV. So it got to be popping up some kind of way. And it got to be a way to track their ass down. If they're watching me in the inside of this RV, it got to be some type of frequency, channel, or some type of signal going on over in this area. And they need to be tracked down and found out. Nobody should get away with the cruelty that they have done to me. And I haven't done a damn thing to no one. Or by the leadership of some man that at the end of the day, if you don't like somebody baby mom, you don't like your baby mom, I didn't sleep with you. I didn't get up in the bed with you, and I didn't lay down with you. So what do I got to do with you? I did not abort the grandbaby. Because it seems like they got a habit of making babies, then they want the babies to be killed. And if the babies aren't killed, then they go around harassing the girl and her mother, mainly the women. Because, they figure that women are more scarier for them to do that male shit with. But I fought a lot of men over the years as a single mother. I have. So at the end of the day, this stuff with males is not new. It's not new. Ask the police. Ask the police. They came when my kids was young. One person decided that they wanted to come in the house. They came in one way, but he was running out. Mama and the kids got him. So at the end of the day, I am a woman. It doesn't matter what shape I am. You're women, and I'm tired of this. It's been going on for a long time. Now, I accept everybody else goddamn shape in all reality. I accept them as face value. You feel me? I don't look at this person and look at this person and judge this person, and then I form a group to talk about the person. I have never done that. And I'm not that type of evil ass woman. I'm secure in who I am. See, a classless woman is not as secure. She may got the looks, but she very insecure about her damn body. She worried about too much what people think and say about her. So she's always self-conscious about body image, like an obsession. And weight is an obsession. Like everything about her is weight and looks. Yeah, you need to come to reality because there's other things important than just looks. What if you got into an accident today, tonight, and then you lose your looks, all type of glass shattered all up in your face. Doctors have to do surgery so you're wearing a scar on your face. What do you do then? If your looks is everything, hey, I'm getting older. I'm starting to get frown lines around my lips. Hey, just got to learn how to adapt to it. It's life. My aging, you try to body shame me, gravity already beat you to the point. You too slow. Gravity will body shame anybody. When your boobies go from being all right to now just hanging, they're long, they're oval, they're long. That's gravity. You try to mock somebody, gravity already done mock the situation. Yeah, gravity got control over that. So I don't know what these people are doing in the state of California. I don't know if it's a pattern that you done did black people like this for so long, and some places have, well, this is how we control our blacks in our state. Yeah, but we're not slaves. You're not slave. It's amazing how you're used as civil rights when it's comfortable for whites and gays and illegal immigrants. But when it comes to black people exercising the civil rights, you try to water that shit down. But who was the civil rights really established for? And federal laws. Who was it established for? When you read your history, it's for the blacks. Before all these other people just loosely started just using it over any little thing. And my civil rights and constitutional rights and privacy rights are being violated, and I'm being deprived of my rights because nobody will do an investigation. So I have a right to fight back in court. They want to mistreat me, violate my rights, but then want to hide like cowards because they don't want to go to court. Well, you can't have your cake and eat it too. How you gonna be gangster behind the computer, and then when it comes to what you have done to me, now you gotta, what? She gonna take me to court? Huh? Now you want to hide and run. No, I want to fight your ass back. I don't never want you to think that you made me your quote unquote victim. That's what the law call it, a victim. So according to the law, I'm your victim. Cyberspace victim. Then you want to stay your scary ass behind the scene. Talk all this shit around my land or come around with that, it's like they want to intimidate you as a black woman because they so used to so many black women. Well, y'all need to stop that shit. Crying, being afraid of them. At the end of the day, you better get a backbone. Like I had to. At the end of the day. Because some people is getting off by it. So why are you crying? So they could get off and stroke their dick and they coochie from you crying as a black woman. Or you're mad or as a black woman. Because there is a such thing where Karens and Kevin, they call it ruffling the feathers. They love to ruffle black women feather. That's what they call it. I know back in the days, you know, that I used to call it just a racist white woman, but they call it Karens nowadays. So the Karens and the Kevin nowadays like to ruffle your feathers and get off by it. That's sexual deviant. That's a sexual turn on where they make themselves feel like they're powerful white people and you're their fucking fantasy black slave bitch. Bitch, no, I'm not. I will dominate you. I will give me the money and the goddamn motherfucking outfit. I will dominate the fuck out of you. I will beat your fucking ass. You know how some white men like to be fucking whipped? I will be that goddamn black woman. You hire me, and I bet you I will fucking do the shit. At the end of the day, before I be your black slave, I would rather for you to be my white and Mexican slave. You, not me. Blacks already did it. It's your turn. Like, at the end of the day, you getting a sexual turn on by seeing black women suffer and cry and not be happy, and you seeing some white woman just skip her little happy ass on down the street and nobody even messing with her. She ain't crazy or nothing. Let a black woman sit up there and skip and scop and all that. She gotta be crazy. No, maybe I'm just happy as a woman. I'm tired of all this stuff being around me. And then sometimes they love to produce stress. You know, sometimes when people know your past background, they will mess with you to produce your bipolar, schizophrenia, post traumatic stress disorder. They will trigger it on purpose just so that you can get triggered all the time. Do you know that? Yeah, when people know your background. And if you suffer from any of those, people will trigger you and continue to trigger you. And then once you get triggered, they get entertained off of that. Even cops does that here. Nitpick with people. And then they laugh at the people when they're triggered. You know what I'm saying? I bought this land so I could heal myself. I know what kind of really in all reality when I go back to that healthy mode, I just wish that I had a blender for my smoothie that I can make that every day. But I know how I know what I need to do, but I don't need people around me that don't have my best interests at heart, that doesn't have my best welfare at heart. You're more like you're demons. You're demons. You're demons. If I'm not coming over towards your house and uproots, and you ought to see them. I moved here and I'm right at Sierra Highway and Avenue B. And you ought to see how they every day. But I'm not over at their land and I'm not over in front of they goddamn house or trying to come around where they live at and constantly do some goddamn harassing shit. If a man, you know that old saying that they used to say, if a man like you, they pick with you and nitpick with you. No, I don't function like that, sir. I don't, because I know what abuse is. And that is a form of abuse, sir. That is not no man liking you. A man that like you bring candy and roses and ask you for your number. He's going to come and check up on you. You know what I'm saying? A man that likes you. You know what I'm saying? And a man that wants to get to know you will show that interest in you. You understand? With no alternative motive. Because that's another thing as a single woman. You have to find out their alternative motive. Is it genuine? You know what I'm saying? Or what else is behind it? You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, I wasn't born yesterday. And I haven't been on this earth all these years. You know what I'm saying? All these years to be that damn dumbfounded as to other people fucking with me as a single woman. See, at the end of the day, they don't understand that I chose to be single for a while. You understand me? Because when you're soul searching and you getting to know yourself, some people don't give their own damn self enough time to get it right. Then they try to hop in and out of bed with this person, that person, in and out of relationship with that person and this person. But how can I know how to become a better person if I don't spend time out with my better self? And I've been absent from sex for 6 months. No, not 6 months, sorry. 6 years. 6 years. Why? Because I don't want to be bothered. I don't want to be bothered because I'm still working on me. Now, if somebody take it personal, that's their problem. I ain't got nothing to do with it. I got to work on me. And I still see areas in my life that men of my past trigger. So there's still some things about me that needs to be tweaked. But how would I know if I'm forever hopping in the bed with somebody? You understand me? And then there's another thing is that, look here, at the end of the day, some of them hop in and out of relationship, but you're hurting people that didn't hurt you. You know what I'm saying? Like if you don't work on those areas of your life, that at the end of the day somebody says something and it triggers you, and maybe you overly reacting because you're so used to being abused. And when I say abuse, you don't have to be physical in order to be abused. It doesn't have to be physical. Financially, spiritual, emotional, mentally, psychological games, gaslighting, making you think that they love you, but they don't. Making you think that they care about you, but they don't. You just a temporary thrill. They just don't know how to tell you truth. So at the end of the day, I don't need nobody to judge you. It's like it's almost like a jealousy thing. That dang, ever since I bought this land, I overcame a stroke, two of them, and blood clot on my brain. These are some major things that I don't went through, and surgery. And I just wanted a space to rest. And it seemed like ever since I've said this to myself, I've been getting all type of people after a stroke and after a heart problem and heart procedure. All of a sudden, now it's a group of people need to attack me now or need to disrupt me. Are you understanding what I'm saying? I still have to take blood thinners in order for me not to get clots. Nothing but medicine and medical records. This ain't fake here. That people say it's fake because they want to continue on with their bullshit to bother me as an older woman with these type of health problems going on. I guess they need money for their camera show, so they water down my health problems in order to keep it going. But it's real when I go and get all my medical records and the surgery procedures, all on my stomach area. Hysterectomy. So I am going through menopause. You understand me? Bowel obstruction. That's where they cut part of my small intestines and sewed me back up. And then a hernia. So I have a hernia mass. So for some reason, I've been getting broke down and back-to-back surgery. And now that I just need my space. I just need to rest, and I just need my own personal space. Now all of a sudden, a gang, a group of people decide that majority needs to rule over my weight gain from all the surgery and sickness and menopause. Now they need to rule. Now they need to body shame. Now they need to fat shame. The young women's comparing their skinny new body to an older woman body because they need to fat shame me. An older woman. And nobody is doing a goddamn thing about it in the goddamn state of California. Ignoring me because I'm a black woman with all of these health problems.